Okay, so if we see iron, we're going to set up an iron extractor. Alchiba 7. Also interesting, I was just looking at a video from Final Fantasy Union about the dark history.
The dark history of Squaresoft's golden era.
Which is basically like around the time that Final Fantasy VII came out. There was a lot of negative feelings about the company, and a lot of people, like, you'll hear about a lot of companies that moved on or like were former Squaresoft employees, Love-Delic, and the companies that split off from Love-Delic, and Monolith, the makers of Xenoblade. Which, like, fucking hilarious. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Thing of just, like, they made Xenogears. Xenogears was, I can't remember the guy's name, but the main director that did Xenogears, like, he had this idea, he had this passion for sci-fi, and they were like, shit, okay, this dude really wants to do a sci-fi game, we're gonna let him make a sci-fi game. And I think they basically gave him a team of, like, not extremely experienced people. Not bad, just not super experienced, if I remember the story correctly. And, they set him up for, like, they were like, oh, you know, we'll give you a sequel if you can make this sales figure, but, and then it was an impossible sales figure. I'm sorry, I'm just remembering that I was like, oh, I'm going to talk about Star Citizen. So, Final Fantasy. Yeah. And then, the thing with Xenosaga. So, there was Xenogears, and then there was Xenosaga, which, the main thing was, with them, was that they, like, said, they wanted to do 6 games, and Xenosaga only ever got 3. Like, it was really like, they went out of the gate knowing that they wanted to make 6 games, and I don't know what the thing is with Xenosaga, if they made 3 and told the story they wanted to, and told the entirety of the story they wanted to, or if they were only able to make 3 of the 6 games. I'm not quite sure how that turned out, but that is, in general, not the best way to do that system. And generally, like, science fiction, I mean, I'm playing a science fiction video game right now, but science fiction properties just aren't as popular as, say, fantasy, typically. Although I think in recent times that has been changing. And then, Xenosaga was, like, bought out by Bandai Namco. Well, Namco, and then they merged to become Bandai Namco. And then they got sold to Nintendo, and that's where Xenoblade came from, and they explicitly wanted it to be called Xenoblade to pay homage to the history of this one game director. Which I think is pretty awesome. Although I don't have any interest in playing a Xenoblade game, to be completely honest with you. But yeah, I guess I'll talk about the Star Citizen thing in the next episode, or find something to distract myself with. Till then, have a good day, great day even. Chowskis.